Hello everyone, myself Saksha. Today we have going to learn about span of management. Let us discuss the meaning of span of management. Span of management is also called as the span of control, span of supervision, or span of authority, or span of responsibility. Span of management refers to the number of subordinates who can be managed efficiently by a superior. This is called as the span of management. Span of management means the number of subordinates that our manager can be effectively managed and supervised. The span of management include the different level of the management. For example, the sales managers who is responsible to manage and control the activity of 12 salespeople or salesmen. In this example, span of management is 12. Next, we discuss the types of span of management. There are two types of the span of management. First one, wide span of management, and second one, narrow span of management. Wide span of management means single managers or supervisors who oversee a large number of the subordinates. This is called as the wide span of management. In the wide span of management lead to a flatter organization in the sense that there are lower level of the command or lower level of the chains. Therefore, it lead to avoiding of cost and time because the hierarchy that are involved in the narrow span of management can be minimized. So, wider span of management is useful for the running a flat organization with the lesser number of the hierarchies. Next, the wider span of management also include the sum of the advantages and disadvantages. Some of the advantages of wide span of management. First one, there is a low cost as a less number of the managers is required to supervise the organizational activity. Second one, there is a better system of communication as the number of levels is less. Third one, it promote innovative ability of the top management. These are the advantages of wide span of management. Next, disadvantages of wide span of management. Supervisor cannot supervise the activities of employees. Second one, managers may find it difficult to coordinate the activities of their subordinates. These are the advantages and disadvantages of the wide span of management. The next types of the span of management is narrow span of management. The narrow span of management refers to a single manager or supervisor who oversee a few subordinates. Is called as the narrow span of management. The narrow span of management means where a superior will have middle level of the managers, where the number of subordinates are more compared to the wide span of management. Here we have the large number of the hierarchies, because at each level you need to somebody who can supervise. This is narrow span of management. The narrow span of management include the sum of the advantages and disadvantages. Some of the advantages of the narrow span of management. First one, managers can closely supervise activities of their employees. Second one, there can be better communication amongst supervisors and subordinates. Third one, control of subordinates can be tightened in the narrow span. These are the advantages of the narrow span of management. Disadvantages of the narrow span of management. First one, increasing gap between top managers and workers slow the communication process. Second one, decision making becomes difficult because of the too many levels. These are the advantages and disadvantages of the narrow span of management. Next, we have discussed the factors affecting the span of management. First factors affecting the span of management is ability of the managers. Here the managers mean the superiors. If the superior has the ability to control greater span of subordinates, then more number of subordinates can be kept under one superior. Then if the ability of the superior to control less span of subordinates, then less number of subordinates can be kept. These are the ability of the managers. Second one, nature of the work. Nature of work is very complex. Then more span means more number of subordinates has kept under one superior. Next, third one, capacity of subordinates. Subordinates means employees. If the employees are more skilled, has more expert in their work, the lesser number of the employees can be kept in one span under single superior. If the employees has a less ability, lesser skilled, less expert, then more span of subordinate can be kept under single superior. Next, fourth one, degrees of the decentralization. Decentralization means the disposal of authority in the hands of many. If there is a greater degrees of the decentralization in the organization, then the span of management is greater. There is a lesser degrees of the decentralization in the organ, then the less span of management. These are the factors affecting the span of management. Thank you.